Hey everybody, this is Mr. Rashad, and this is the video for Hip Hop 1. This week we're going to do something a little different. It's not going to be routine or a line dance, but it's going to be something that over the year you all have been asking me to teach you almost every week. So today I'm going to go over with you the basics of waving. So waving is basically a very popular hip hop move in which your body flows almost like water. Like if something's moving through your body and it looks like almost you have no bones. So I am going to teach you how to do that. Once again, the video is mirrored, so if I say right, all you have to do is hold up your right hand and it'll look like you're standing in a mirror. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we're gonna start with our right arm, all right? So there's 4 basic parts to the wave. There's your hand, your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. Those are the 4 parts that you want to break down from your hand. So first we're going to start with our hand, and you're going to flip it up, all right? Next is your wrist. Bring your wrist up. Next is your elbow. And then next is your shoulder, all right? And then when you want to wave outward, like that, you do the same thing, just in the reverse order. So you're going to have shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. All right, we're going to do that slowly again. So you got hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder. And then backwards, you got shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. Now, the second concept in doing all that is pretend you have this giant imaginary ball, right? And you're tracing your hand over it. So put your hand on the side of the ball, and you're going to come around it. You're going to trace the ball, all right? So remember those 2 concepts. So you got the ball, and then you have hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, all right? The reason why I said remember that is because the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, those are the basic movements of the wave. But the ball is what you do in order to make it look like your hand's more fluid, all right? So it's gonna take a lot of practice. This isn't something you may be able to get overnight, but it's definitely something that you should practice on and work on, because eventually you'll be able to do it in succession and it'll look like your arm looks like a wave, basically. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to practice doing hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder on one side, and then shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand on the other. So in doing that, it'll look like it passed through your body. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to put both hands up. We're going to start on your right side. So you're going to go hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and then shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. Okay? So once again, that's hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. All right, so now the other way, start from your left hand. You go hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. All right, so once you do it all together, if you do it quickly, hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. That's basically what a wave looks like. Make sure you shake your arms off. Get your feelings back in your arms, because holding them up can tire your shoulders out. So don't hold your arms up too long. Just make sure you relax when you get a chance, okay? Remember to pause it, practice it, go over it, and then you keep going, okay? So one more time before we go into the last trick I want to show you, okay? So you got hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. So all together, it'll look like this. Hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand. All right? So now, doing that, keep practicing those motions, and also the ball. And just keep practicing both of those. Eventually, remembering those concepts will allow you to become more fluid in your arms. Again, I cannot stress this enough. If you cannot get it on your first try, please do not get discouraged or don't give up. This is a very technical move that takes a lot of practice to get. You may not, or you probably will not get it overnight, But as long as you know the basics and you keep practicing, you will get it. That's all that matters. You will get it. Just keep practicing, okay? The last concept I want to show you as far as waving goes is a body wave. So what a body wave is, instead of going through your arms, it's going to go through your body, okay? So this one requires a lot more control than your arms because it's a lot easier to move your arm by itself. It's a lot more tricky to move certain body parts on its own. This is what's called an isolation, when you're moving just one body part by itself. It's isolated from the rest of your body, okay? So, for the body roll, you're gonna turn, so you face your right. Keep your feet, make sure your feet are facing the same way you are, but keep them separate, okay? The first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take your head, you're gonna stick your neck out. Make sure your head is stuck out. So stretch your neck out. You're gonna bring your head back, bring your chest out. Once your chest is out, you're gonna cave your chest back in, cave in. And then your pelvis area, you're gonna stick out, okay? Now, it's gonna go back the other way. Pelvis, sit, chest, head, all right? So when you do it together, it'll look like that. All right, so the concept of that is to make it look like something is flowing through your body. So you can combine your arms with your body rolls and it'll look like one huge roll or one electric current almost, so to speak, flowing through your body, okay? And if you do everything together, once you're practicing, it should look like this. Keep practicing to it. Start off, while you're practicing with it, start off with a slower paced song, so that way you're not kind of wave too fast. Try to do the waves slowly first, okay? Once you get the waves down, then go back and try to speed it up, try to find a faster song, and go from there, okay? One more time, I cannot stress this enough. You may not get it on your first try, and that is okay. This is something that took me personally, it took me a very long time to figure this part out. But as long as you keep practicing, you will get it, all right? So just keep practicing, and when we see each other again, I'll quiz you on it, and we'll go over it, and we'll practice it some more in person, okay? That's all for this week. Again, you just learned how to wave. You can actually pick whatever song you want to do it to. Just remember, for practice while you're learning, try to pick a slower song first. It doesn't necessarily have to be a super slow song, but make sure the beat is somewhere around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But you don't want to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 way too quick, because it'll throw you off. Work your way up to that, okay? Once again, I miss you guys. Hope you're being safe, and I'll see you later.